Good morning. Welcome to week 113 on movement awareness. So this week I want to practice subtle movement during the meditation just to see where or how those movements feel. Sorry, that was my stream on. Just to see how those movements feel in your body, how it might increase awareness of what is going on in your body as you're moving. And I will guide you. So just remember that there's no right or wrong. It's more about being in your experience than trying to get it right. So just trust that whatever it is that you understand or interpret, whatever it is that you're doing it right for you for this moment. There's no right or wrong. So try to stay in your experience as much as possible. All right, I invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes, whichever is more comfortable for you and minimizes distractions. And just invite a sense of ease and flow to this moment, a feeling of being more grounded, more present. And allow to release all the tension in your body and your mind with each out breath. Doing purposeful out breath of release. And just make sure that your back is relaxed but upright. Your head is resting comfortably without adding any pressure on your spine. And you're letting your arms rest at your sides, releasing any tension in your hands by gently opening them. And then just make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. Sometimes that means moving forward in your chair a little bit. Just allow the muscles on your face to soften. Imagine a melting candle, starting with your jaw, your tongue, your forehead, and the muscles around your eyes. Notice any pain or aches or discomfort slowly vanishing as you feel your entire body become weightless. As you notice that feeling of relaxation permeating down through your body, moving from your face, down through your body and out of the soles of your feet. Imagine it grounding there beneath your feet, creating roots, feeling more grounded. And then dropping your awareness there in that grounding energy beneath your feet. Now very slowly tilt your body towards the left so that you're sitting or moving your weight onto one sit bone, remaining present to your breath and just noticing what that feels like in your body as you tilt towards the left. And then slowly, just as slowly as you move to the left, moving back to center, back to balance, back to the weight distributed on both sides evenly. Continue to breathe and just notice what is going on in your body. And now start tilting towards the right, moving or shifting your weight onto your right sit bone. Moving very slowly as you can possibly move. Continuing to breathe. Noticing what happens, how it feels in your body. And then slowly moving back to center. Just noticing how that subtle movement feels. Just as you're moving. And then as you're resting back to center. And now move towards the left again, but this time even slower than before. Just notice that feeling or sensation of moving. Your body tilting towards the left. Just noticing your weight shifting to one sit bone. Noticing maybe the pull of gravity. Noticing what happens in your body. What happens in your neck and shoulders. Now slowly, very slowly, moving back to center. Continuing to breathe and noticing what is happening in the body. What is your experience of motion in the neck, in your shoulders, in your hips? As you get back to center, what does center feel like after being tilted to the left? And now again, very slowly, as slow as possible, slower than last time. Moving towards the right. Notice what it feels like in your spine, your hips, your stomach or abdomen, shoulders, your neck, your head. Even your legs. What happens in your body as you're moving towards the right? And then slowly coming back to center. And noticing what's going on. What else is moving along with you? Your hips, your knees, your feet. And noticing your experience when you are back at center. What's your experience? What does it feel like when you're back in the center? Now, trying to keep our head centered, we're going to tilt our pelvis forward, keeping your head centered and up. And just notice what happens with your feet, with your legs, with your back, as you tilt forward, keeping your head centered and up. And slowly move back into center, rotating at your pelvis bone. And then noticing what center feels like. And then slowly rotating or tilting back. Again, keeping your head up so that your back is rolling. So noticing what that feels like. And rotating back to center. What does that feel like? Let's do it one more time slowly. Notice your neck and shoulders, your arms, your upper back. What is going on as you tilt forward? And then as you return to center, rotating. And as you rotate back, what happens in your shoulders and your arms, your neck, and in your head? There are positions that are painful or uncomfortable, and some that are more comfortable. Now, while sitting, just place your legs together so your knees are together, your feet flat on the floor. And just move your knees towards the left, slowly towards the left, as far as you can, while remaining seated and not moving your pelvic bone or sit bones other than the rotation towards the left. And notice what happens with your feet, lower legs, your sit bones, maybe your torso, your arms. And move your knees back to center. Noticing what that feels like back at center. Then moving the knees towards the right. Noticing everything in your body that helps that motion. Your feet, your legs, your hips, your torso, your lower back. And moving your knees back to center. Let's try that again one more time. Knees towards the left. Knees centered. Knees moving towards the right. And centered. And moving your knees about hip width apart, feet on the floor. We're going to imagine our pelvis is a clock. So we're going to move forward at what is 12 o'clock. And just notice the involvement of your legs. As you then tilt towards 3 o'clock or towards the right. And then tilt back towards 6 o'clock or towards the back. And then tilt towards 9 o'clock. Tilt towards 12 o'clock again. And this time we're going to go counterclockwise towards 9 o'clock. Towards 6 o'clock. Towards 3 o'clock. And towards 12 o'clock. And back to center. Now putting one hand on the opposite shoulder. And then the other hand beneath the opposite shoulder. And rotate your upper body towards the left. And just notice what that feels like. Rotating back to center. And rotating towards the right. Notice what that feels like. And back to center. And just noticing if there's one side that is more difficult to rotate towards. As we do it again, rotating towards the left. Remember to breathe. Just notice your experience. What is going on in your lower back, your shoulders, your arms, your legs. Back to center. Rotating towards the right. And again, just noticing your legs, your sit bone, your lower back, your neck, and back to center. Now this time, whatever hand we had on the shoulder is going to go beneath or below the shoulder, and the hand that was below the shoulder go on the shoulder. We're alternating. And we're going to move towards the right. Remembering to breathe. And just noticing what is involved. What is going on in the body? How does it feel? Rotating back to center. And rotating towards the left. What happens in your spine? Your neck, your hips. Rotating back to center. And rotating towards the right. Rotating back to center. And rotating towards the left one last time. And back to center. Allow your arms and hands to come back down on your lap. Take a deep breath. Give yourself permission to infuse this experience into every cell of your body. Noticing how your body feels right now. Increasing your awareness of whatever it is that you're feeling. Allowing a smile to form on your face. Begin the process of coming back. Expressing gratitude for this experience, for being here, for practicing, for noticing, for awareness. And very slowly beginning the process of coming back in your own timing, knowing there's no rush to come back. By simply feeling the weight of your body where it's resting. Noticing sounds, tastes, smells. And then giving yourself permission to wiggle your fingers and toes or stretch or sway or rotate your hips. Whatever it is that you feel compelled to do, trusting that your body knows best. It knows what you need to release this moment. And just very slowly and peacefully bringing yourself back. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And just remember to make notes of any thoughts or insights that you might have had during the meditation in your journal or notebook. Remembering that there is power to putting your experience into words. There's power to writing things down. And this is my dog. And just remember that these practices don't have to take 30 minutes out of your morning or your day. You can just have one breath of awareness. Maybe you're sitting at your computer working and you just tilt slightly for one breath in one direction and just notice what that feels like in your spine, in your arms, in your legs. Just notice that motion. Have an awareness of the moment of being in a body that can move. We're too often so stationary. All right, thank you again for taking the time to practice with me today. If you're here with me live and you want to write for 5 minutes and then share, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day and week ahead.